So in the end, the conclusion of this arc, I have to say this, okay? The first arc of the new studio, the work of the new studio at this first Passion Studio, I will say they did a good job on it. Like, I know a lot of people complain about the art style and everything, but I think so they did a very good job at it and the way they are adapted in this arc, the way the animation worked in this arc, the action. I feel like they did a great job with it. Like, for somebody who has read the light novels, and know a lot of stuff in light novels uh, is normally cut off. For example, Olad. Through what I know, Olad, there's a lot of stuff cut out from it, from the light novels. So that, and then there's Sword Online, another series. I don't know what they're going with there, but okay, yeah. Let me take an example of Sword Art Online series too, because I've heard there's a lot of stuff cut out from that too. But when it comes to like when it comes to light novel, it's normally like this. Like a lot of stuff has been cut. Normally gets cut out of the series, and I think so. They did a good job with adapting the first arc. I mean, the first arc they have worked on. Like they've done a great job with it because they've adapted almost everything. Almost. I'm not saying everything because there were some parts that were still cut out, but they've adapted almost everything from the first arc of the light novel. They created like volume 9. Volume 9? Was it volume 9? Yeah, volume 9. The full arc of volume 9, almost full arc of the volume 9 was adapted, and it was pretty well adapted. Now, I have to say this, like, I really liked Wulong's entry in this episode. Like, what, dude? Like, when I read this stuff, like, it got me excited for the animation. And I have to say, I'm not disappointed with Wulong's entry. Like, this man, I know how OP this man is. Knowing how OP this man is, like, yo, this man stopped Cao in his tracks. Like, literally stopped the spear, the divine spear. And Wulong is my man. Like this man is just too good. Like he's just too good. Like I really like this character. Like he's legit too good. So same goes for Issei. Like Issei got a huge power buff, and with this huge power buff, he pretty much names this power buff called illegal illegal peace Triana, if I'm correct. That's what he named it. I just call it the Poseidon's Trident because it's more like that, just like he explains. Like the Poseidon's Trident is basically how this power is looked at, like the three shaped of illegal moves. Like this basically like the Poseidon's Trident. If you guys watch the episode, you'll understand more better than what I'm explaining here. But yeah, it's basically like a Poseidon's Trident. Now, moving on with this episode, this was pretty much the conclusion of arc, and Issei injures down. Like he literally like blows away Cao Cao's eyes, and just brilliant. So it just shows that how powerful this guy's got. Like he just shows like this man isn't somebody who's gonna hold back. And same goes for Cao Cao. Like Cao Cao is about to reveal his limit breaker form, his sacred Greer's limit breaker. So it was quite a thing because it's like no, don't reveal the limit breaker because this isn't the right time to reveal it. So yeah, that was another part to take a note of. Now, I wanted to take a note of what the drag was when during the switch scene. Like, I want you guys to take a note on the Drake's reaction, like how he was screaming and stuff. I wanted to take the note on that because this is gonna impact for the next arc. Like, it's gonna impact in the next arc, and it kind of gives the Drake some kind of personality complex, and you'll understand by what I mean personality complex. You'll understand by that. You guys will understand when the next arc starts, but it kind of gives the Drake a personality complex when the switch scene goes on. So yeah, just want to want you guys to keep an eye on the Drake's screaming stuff when the switch scene was on. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is Ravel. Now, season 1, everybody remembers Ravel, Phoenix family, everybody remembers them. Ravel and Raven, Ravel and Was it Raven? No, it wasn't Raven. What was it? I forgot the other guy's name. Riser. There we go. Ravel and Riser. Basically, if anybody remembers them, they had formed the Phoenix family. And Riser was a complete jerk, if you guys remember. So yeah, you remember that, like this man. So Ravel is transferring to Issei school basically, and I want you guys to keep an eye on Kaneko too. Kaneko and Ravel. Like, I want you guys to keep an eye on them too, because stuff is gonna go down. So just saying, like, keep an eye on that. Like, not like that, but I would say more like a rivalry. They're gonna have more like a rivalry. So just keep an eye on that too. So that. Putting all that aside, is there anything else that I want to point out on this episode? Let me see. Is there anything else you guys need to keep an eye on? Because there was some moments in this episode, and I really loved how Reese was just sitting in the corner of the seat, and she's just holding her head. Well done with that. Like, well done to Passion Studio with that, because you know that's a little detail. Like, it's a very little detail, and nobody would most probably notice this. But it kind of just gives like how she's having a hangover and stuff. Like, it kind of gives away like yeah. I really love it. I really love it. Like that stuff like really got me on. Yeah, the ending now. Cyrock. Ooh. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, that's gonna play a big role. Anyways, that's all I'm gonna say. Let me know what you think about the end of this arc. Let me know what you think about this arc in general. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Let me know about that. Let me know what you think about the animation of this arc, because I really like the fighting animation, because fights were just awesome in this arc. Like, they've always been awesome in High School DxD, but these fights were way, like, it was brilliant in this like episode. Like, last two episodes fights were just awesome. Like, the animation were top notch. Like, this episode and the last episode, I mean, like, the animation was just top notch. Like, I really loved it. Another thing is, let me know what you think about Wulong, the introduction of the new character, and let me know what you think about Ravel transferring schools into the new school. What do you think about Ace's new harem system going on? Yeah, new harem. Wow, that's going on. That's weird to say. Anyways, yeah, I was checking out Ace's new girl. Anyways, yeah, let me know about that too. What do you think about Ravel? Does anybody like Ravel? Just in general, like, do you guys like Ravel from season one? Season one personality, and would you like guys like to see more of Ravel, because it's gonna happen. There's gonna be a lot more of Ravel from here on. So you guys will keep an eye on that too. Let me know. Do you guys want to see Kunoi again? And I'll see you in the next video. As always, peace.